Word up, son. Word.
Yeah, you know what it is. Kids rocking the building. NuRadio, Mafia DJ Monday. PG, what's happening? My co-host is in the building.
What's up, Kizzy, Rob?
Hey, so what's up? What the squad doing? You know what I'm saying? You got
Everywhere through the city. Everywhere through the city, man. We just hanging on for dear life, waiting on this couch.
That's right.
Truth be told, I'm just keeping 100 at all times. You know what I'm saying?
The city ain't the same, is it? The city ain't the same.
It's not.
Folks everywhere, trying to find something to do.
Got rules. We ain't used to rules. We used to do what the fuck we want to do, club and how we want to club. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but we waiting on it.
Yes,
That's how
man.
easy. I was with him in the palace Saturday.
Well, he rock. Oh, he was rocking.
Young Boo had a little something going on up there, and they was out of time, baby. Bottom everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Fireworks everywhere. We had a good time. Shout out East Point 1010. You know, we was deep in the building. Yeah, we was deep in the left post Saturday doing my thug fizzle. You know what I'm saying? Shut that down, I must say myself.
Shout out to the left post.
Right, shout out to Lamp Post. I think I'll be there next Saturday too. We gotta talk about them numbers though. You know what I'm saying?
Shalon had a party, right?
Yes, that's right. Happy birthday, Shalon. That's right. So we was, off in that thing. Then we hit the VOO. So we just bouncing all around the city, man.
With toe cards in the building.
Yes. Shout out DJ Toe Cards. He was in the building.
Y'all go fuck with toe cards. You got the mixed season spot in the West End.
Yes. Support black-owned businesses, period, man. That's the problem. We're not doing that. Support your black businesses. Spend your money with your kind, okay? That's today's.
YoMusic.com, GiveMeYourMusic.com. Got 777 in the building. Trip, check it out. You're doing the artist thing, you're doing the management, you're doing the promotion. For people that want to get in contact with you to get into your services, how can they, what they
Hey, spell the word triple, TRIPLE, 3 number 7, 777, spell the word 7, SEVEN, 77777. All you can hit me anywhere, Instagram, Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Straight up.
Check it out. So, you know what I'm saying? You got any shout outs for you want to holler at who can help you along the way, who rocking with you right now, your team.
Shout out to Mafia DJs. Salute.
You
know what I'm saying? All the DJ crews, coalition DJs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's out here grinding, man. Any artist out here, man, that's really grinding, man, that's really, take care of your kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Making it do what it do. Keeping your music dream alive, man, your vision. You know what I'm saying? The real ones. You know what I mean? The ones that ain't jumping around acting crazy, but really got a real story to tell, with the evidence to match. You feel me?
I feel you.
And then, shout out to the south side, the west side, the east side, you know what I mean, north side, the whole city of Atlanta, man. Straight up, let's get it.
So what's that Instagram again?
777, spell the word 7.
Well, once again, thanks for coming out. Check it out. We're gonna get back into the mix, but coming up later we got Boss Hog in the building, Mike Buckalino in the building, C White in the building. BG, Queen BG will be finding out what's up with them on NuRadio.
In the studio right now, C White, Granddaddy Southside Big Mike. Woo! Y'all just heard that new track. Y'all fucking with it, cause I'm fucking with it. I don't know about y'all, I'm over here bobbing my head and everything.
That's gonna be one that's gonna be like on you don't shut it, nobody featuring nobody. That's just our song. So it's like me, my brother, Young Cannon, and Big Mike.
We working on all the verses, like this ain't that like we just like hop over the side.
Bullshit.
Nah, it like shit we sound real authentic. It like like when you come up around folks, you hoop with them every day. Like when you hoop, you play ball. Yeah, like when you rap, like just like, you know what I mean? Like it's authentic Southside music, you know what I mean? Ain't a lot of that going on. It's a lot of music come from the Southside, but there ain't too many authentic Southside collaborations. You know what I'm saying? 2014 was just basically everybody was just in grind mode, you know what I mean? We had like 4 clubs. I
I try to keep myself much as busy as possible, so
Everywhere.
nobody can say nothing from me. They be like, okay, I see you everywhere. I see you on the north side, I see you in the south side. I see you in the trenches. I see, you know what I'm saying, what you doing. I knew you were the first person to play that. I seen when he dropped that off to you. So like basically what we doing now is getting prepared for the 2015. I got my website that's gonna be dropping in about 2 days. DJTocar.com, and it's gonna really just get another outlet online so people can see outside of the booth. You know what I'm saying? What the real playlist for the streets is. You know what I mean? The streets know. You know what I'm saying? I want folks online. You know what I'm saying? Just know what the movement that me and my peers, the Omeezy, DJ Dirty, everybody who's putting in work, because people are paying attention, DJ Plug, everybody who's really in these streets breaking records, and I salute all the DJs that are coming up in the same class that I'm coming up in.
Still going on in the
we got the CD stuff. Well, basically, I've been like, most of the DJs that have been around for a long time, they basically know me for my record shop. I'm 10 years plus strong. I started off downtown. And even before I pursued the DJing real serious, a lot of DJs like Drama, Scream, that's how they got started off.
Right.
So when I came back around, they knew I was serious about DJing. They were just like saluting. Then when they seen my grind that I was taking with the DJing, everybody just pretty much had to get with it. You know what I mean? Because like I didn't really go to a name brand club off the start. I started out with a club. I don't. Clubs don't make me, I make clubs.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? That's the attitude I had, you know, with Deja Vu. I said, shit, I can go anywhere. They come to this location. Right. I'm like, bro, they gonna come anywhere to see this.
Yeah, you got Deja Vu rocking for sure.
For real.
So these new artists, you know, I'm like I said, new bangers is going down. I'm hearing stuff I've never heard before, but I'm fucking with it. So I'm like, okay, how these artists getting in contact with you to plug their music?
Well, as of right now, it's just like through, you know, I may have Dirty call me, I may have people reach out to me on IG and be like, hey, look, this record hot. And you know what I'm saying? One thing about this, one thing about DJs, period, it's not so much competition that you have an artist. When we see a fellow DJ, we salute them, because we see them, they go through the same thing we go through. You go through promoters, you go through whoever, you know what I'm saying? And when you come about that situation, it's more like a fraternity or something. When you see a DJ, you already know, like, man, this guy doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? When I see him, I'm always a DJ, even if he's not part of my team or whatnot. We all feel like we're connected in one way. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What all artists hot in the streets on your end? Give us some of your artists, man. You know.
Your opinion. DJ Tokar's opinion. Who's hot right now? Who's banging right now?
I mean, it may be names that you may not know of, because, like I said, I really have my own playlist, and they're like the soundtracks to the streets. That's why I love going to Club Crucial. See, like, damn, you playing that? I don't even have that record.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, basically.
So you walk through Tap Out.
Exactly. So, like, you know, artists like Track Shack.
Shout out Track Shack.
Man, Track Shack, you know, he been doing this grind or whatnot, and I give him that opportunity or whatnot, man. Shouts out to Let's Get Money. They whole clique, Champ the Great. They got bangers in the club. And then, you know,
shout out my boy DJ Over Show.
Yeah, Over Show doing this thing.
I see you fuck Big Ben.
Yeah, Big Ben, MOE.
10 all day, you point in the building, what's happening?
Exactly. Then you got, you know, then my nigga Bloody J, man. I seen him I seen him come a long way. Right. But we were just trying to figure it out, like, okay, when you know what I'm saying?
Get it.
You know what I'm saying? When people were just like not paying him as much attention.
Yeah, he really have came a long way.
Yeah, he came a long way, yeah. And now I listen to his music and I just like, he got
it. With it, yeah.
Oh, and Bankroll Fred. Bankroll Fred was like one of the first people that I realized his struggle. I remember this time.
His song in the club right now going stupid.
Yeah, but I remember like this time last year, we was off in Hot Beats, and he told me, he was like, man, listen, this time next year, to the day, I had to call him and like, man, you said it, man. He said, this time next year, I'm gonna have the street fucked up or whatnot. You know what I mean? He like, and that Deja Vu was open, that gutter, you gonna have him fucked up. And I just like, every time he, you know, does something, I just salute him, you know what I mean? Right. And he does the same to me, so that's pretty much what it is.
You gotta support each other at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Everybody can't rap, I'm gonna just keep it 100. Some of y'all need to leave it alone, but you know, as a DJ and as a club host myself, you know what you hear, and you know what's gonna rock and what's gonna rise, so you can't do nothing but stand behind it and try to put it out there and motivate these folks. It is what it is. DJ Toe Car's in the building. Shout out DJ Ameez. We're gonna get back to him. Rocking.
Michael Montana up in here right now. You can hit him up right now, 404-748-1539. Now, before I left, we was talking about Losi. Now, how you and Losi even? You know what I'm saying? How y'all connect?
Basically, me and Losi, almost went to the same school.
Okay.
On the low.
Because Losi said he wasn't rapping at first. You knew him when he wasn't rapping.
Y'all knew when we was in South Carolina.
Okay, because he was just an investor helping some other little cats out.
I don't know that much.
Okay.
I just know him from rapping. I just know him from being in the South.
Okay.
Just around Tudor Man, it was alive or whatever. That's when I don't think Losi was really rapping. We was just out kicking it. We was all being Lakewood or whatever, just kicking it. I'm from Marlboro, but I used to, my folks, my grandmother stayed in Pool Creek or whatever, so I used to be out there with.
Shout out Pool Creek.
Yeah, man. So we just be kicking. Me and Losi, man, we got a record. Man, I forgot what record called. It's crazy. Two did it in Moneybag with Young Mercy. It's real crazy. Man.
It was never released.
It's released, but
you got that music. Music got it.
No, I got it. I can send it to you when we come back.
Okay.
Whenever we come back.
Okay.
But yeah, I got it. I'm gonna play it. I don't know. He was pushing for a minute. Then he dropped that little diss song, so it took your focus off. So I let him just do his thing. There you go.
Okay. Hey, wait, I wasn't ready. Okay. Alright, well, what's up next, man? You working on a mixtape right now? What's going on?
I'm working on this mixtape called The Birth, 1987. I was about to drop it like on Thanksgiving. I had dropped the mixtape, and nobody know I had dropped the mixtape called In Labor. It was just basically like giving you, just trying to wing off of Do It. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
People
right.
trying to keep boxing me in on Do It, so I'm just trying to get my whole
But Do It, one of them records, it's hard to, you know what I'm saying? You can do it,
but it ain't gonna be that.
It had all the elements. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It had the beat, it had the lyrics, but it had that thing around it that a lot of records don't have. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like how Shop Boy is part of like a rock star. It had that thing around it, you know, so I'm saying. But you can do it, you know what I'm saying. But it's hard to recreate songs like that because that was like a really hit.
It's a hit, right? That's why it lasting on it.
Still playing it now. Still playing it now. A lot of DJs are still running to that record if the flow just dead and you just need a quick pickup. You know what I'm saying? They know gonna hit that. Okay, am I lying?
Yeah,
okay.
lying.
You know what I'm saying? To this day, right now. So that game I just told y'all new DJs, if you stuck, you gotta put that Do It on. Now you gotta keep it going, but that gonna give you about 2 minutes right there. 2 minutes, right? Gonna find some right quick.
Cause you know, I was setting up that way, so that had me and K-Count was just working up that way. Cause you know, all the clubs was pushed up, like all the mic. Open mic was real strong. When you can do an open mic, it'd be worth going to.
On the north side?
Yeah, on the north side,
Okay.
like Mariachi. And then it started from up there, we just, and it came down. I performed other records, like some other
So
records.
y'all started with open mics.
Correct.
So that means that if an open mic is done correctly, it really can bring benefits to the artist.
Yeah, it can.
Okay.
But it gotta be beneficial.
What's the problem you see now with a lot of these open mics?
It's about money now. I feel like it's all about money. It's all about what crew. Basically, they say like, all right, if you can bring your crew and by like 60 people, you can perform. And 9 times out of 10, if I come with like 500, I'm jumping in front of you and your crew, and I'm gonna perform. That ain't gonna make no sense because it's just basically about money. I just when I went to open mic, it was actually like how they say like no disrespect to nobody who doing it. But when they say like Universal in the building, now like, my A&R was in the building. How I got signed for open mic. Universal
Was actually there.
You know what I'm saying? But now they just have like somebody like me, and I be like, oh, I know Universal Republic. Like,
Right.
And I'm just going, okay, but I don't have no plug into them. No power into them. So basically it's just like, it's like a talent show now, man. So when people ask me to come out, like more like a talent show. Like you don't see no, it's all visual. Let's take pictures. When I was going, I had hand in hand.
Right.
Everything was hand in hand. I had a shout out to Big Me. Big Me was with me for a little minute. He was carrying them big posters. You know, everybody been doing them, but I was carrying big posters. He was carrying big posters, and I was trying to do them hand in hand.
And see, that go back to last week, what we was talking about the technology. Technology is getting the cutting edge on the game. It's advancing, but at the same time, it's like we losing fundamentals. Because like what he just spoke of, it was a lot of hand to hand. We used to go around and take poster boards and staple them up to the phone poles. So what I'm saying is, it's cool to do all this internet advertising, but you still need to stay to the fundamentals. Because what I compliment and commend Tom on, Columbia BT, although, you know what I'm saying, it's all about downloads right now. At his mix CD release party, he still had physical copies on the table for people to take with them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I ain't mean to just cut in on it, but it's that we got to stay to the fundamentals of what the game is about.
Yeah, you're getting watered down right now.
How do you feel right now about the DJ support you get? Do the DJs play a funny game? It's sort of like open mics are kind of tricky too, from your experience.
Yeah, I'm going ahead and say it.
Have you seen some act a little differently?
It's way different. It sounds like, I'm keeping it 100. It sounds like people like you. I ain't saying because Meezy here. Like, it's just people who I can just reach out and just touch.
Right.
They've been the same since I brought them my first songs, and they still been the same. But it be DJs like, well, I asked you to come to something, bro, then your management hit me and says you had to go out of town, and all of a sudden, then I be like, hey, you playing that new record I got out right now? He was like, I ain't get it. But I checked my email and I already sent out an email blast, so I know you got it. So it's like, it's so funny because now it's like, they girlfriend now. No disrespect to the DJ, but if you stop playing because I'm keeping 100, then it is what it is. But it's like, I gotta kiss their butt, you know what I'm saying? I gotta baby them, I gotta, man, look, because now you got artists is just like, okay, man, I got a budget behind me, so I'm gonna go get a DJ, like, you got to stack, spend money. Then when I come to him, like, you got a new record, just because of the relationship bond that I thought me you got, he gonna, but I understand it do take money. But when I was coming up, some DJ didn't take it, some DJ did, but it's real fun with DD. It's real, but I try not to get broken in with it. That's how to show love, man.
And that's why it's hard out here, because realness is like, it's a shortage on it right now in the game. Because like what we talk about, all the fake cats are in charge. And it's like, I was talking to Parlay, and it's like, you know, Parlay was saying one of the reasons he ain't just did nothing right now with the mix CD game, or just anything, because he don't want to deal with how niggas be acting like just fake out here. He don't want to deal with that.
It's fake,
but you know, you got to play the political game with them, but it's fucked up because the fake niggas got all the, you know, the spots. Like you was just saying how they'll play the game with you if you know, they want you to show at this event, try to handle you through that. See, real niggas then don't operate like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel you, man.
It's like when I'm coming to the station.
Right.
Man,
I'm talking about the station. You stop.
My whole life of living on that station that I never ever went. But when I went and I heard how many records you would spend, I'm like, the station I've never been in there, so I'm like, damn. But then I see their reaction, I'm like, it's a million people in here, and how they reacting to it. That's what's up. But then I go to a bougie club with another DJ that say, man, come out to me with the whoop. But you're only gonna spend it when you see me.
Right.
But I have somebody go like, hey bro, go to this club and give you folks some gas money or whatever. Go see if they spending. And they ain't spending it, but they'll tell me they spend. I'm like, man, I don't like burning bridges. I'm a positive person.
Right.
I hate burning bridges, but if it is what it is. But the South Side definitely holding me down with DJs. There's a lot of DJs holding me down right now until something really like. Now it's like when you always only gotta come out with a check with them now.
Right.
Got even the radio station.
Fake niggas done changed the rules. They done changed the rules out here how it goes. So
yeah.
You know, man, we're gonna come back talk to you a little more, man. 'Cause I want to get into it with, you know, I see you and Losi, you know, was kicking it like, I want to know that y'all got some music, you know, what y'all working on. But we're gonna come back to that. Right now, we're gonna let Old Meezy get back in the mix on NuRadio.
My boy go hard too.
Some tracks and beats, you know, want to get in contact with you, want to book you, you know what I'm saying, want to cut a check for you, just come rock that motherfucker right quick. How can they get in contact with you?
They can check me out on, I ain't ready for that.
Man.
Hey, yeah, for Instagram, y'all follow me on Instagram, one Michael Montana, Twitter, Michael Montana. For booking, you follow me at 770-880-5997. Y'all make sure y'all call in, man. December day, we're picking up though. Shout out to December day though. That shit looking real good. Michael Montana, man. I'm going back to Korea January 13th.
So you trying to get the Mr. Do It Man himself in the building. That was the info. You know, once again, thanks for coming through, fucking with
I appreciate you,
DJs.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Make sure we got all the new stuff, so stay down with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm doing some for all the DJs, like the meet and greet.
Yeah.
So people can actually like hand in hand get to know what's going on, ask any questions. A big media press.
And that's good. That's good, because today done stepped away from that.
Yeah, top of the I'm bringing it right back. Hey, all y'all gotta do is just show up. You gonna leave with something.
Columbia BT did something similar to that last week, though. Good turnout. A lot of DJs was in the building. Then you'll know what DJs rocking with you.
What's what?
Yeah, for real.
What's going on. I appreciate the whole city of Atlanta, outside of Atlanta. I appreciate Mafia DJ, Meezy, and everybody, man. Keep God first, Mike, on my time.
Check it out. I got coming up next. We're going to holler at Big Mike Boss Hall in the building. 777. I got C White in here. The list goes on, man. Right now, we're finna get back into the mix. Mafia DJ Monday. You know what I'm saying? All these artists got new music coming out, got new music that's out, you know what I'm saying? So feel free to tune in. I'd like to thank my co-host. Can I get my co-host? Come on. I'd like to thank my co-host for coming through. You got any shout out any special friends, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to everybody who fuck with me. This year's Shooter Queen BG. Black Girls World in the motherfucking building. Follow me on Instagram. I'm out here. I'm just tripping, you know. Just tripping. But shout out all my folks, GPC in the building, BCNT, Tap Out ENT, Mafia DJs all day. We out here doing work, man. Don't talk about it, be about it. This how we do. DJ Dirt on the ones and twos, man. NuRadio.
Check us out next Monday, 12 noon. We out. That was good.